Aresti Family 0, wingovers and quarter clovers. Aresti Family 0 is the wingover and quarter clover figures. Wingovers may be flown in the glider sportsman and glider intermediate categories. There is one wingover figure assigned a figure number of 0.0 and K factor 8. Quarter clovers may be flown in glider sportsman, glider intermediate, and power sportsman categories. There are two quarter clover figures. Assign the figure numbers and K factors shown below. Wingovers, judging criteria. A wingover is a coordinated climbing and descending 180-degree turn. The increase in altitude and the bank angle must reach their maximum at the 90-degree of turn point. The wings are to be vertical and the fuselage longitudinal axis horizontal at this point in the figure. The aircraft must return to the entry altitude, wings level, on the opposite heading at the 180-degree point to exit the figure. The pitch and roll must be evenly integrated, with the pitch and roll rates constant, except at the 90-degree point, where a brief and perceptible pause in the roll may occur as the direction of roll is reversed. Each observed change in the rate of roll or turn earns a score downgrade of 0.5 points. Each observed stoppage in the roll or turn earns a score downgrade of 1 point. At the peak altitude of the figure, if the wings are not vertical, or the longitudinal axis of the aircraft is not horizontal, score downgrades of 1 point for each degrees of imperfect execution on each axis are earned. Quarter clovers, judging criteria. A quarter clover is a loop in which either the first half, figure 0.1, or the second half, figure 0.2, has a quarter roll evenly integrated into it. The quarter roll is to begin at the start of the half loop segment that it is integrated into, first half or second half. If the start of the roll is delayed from the start of the half loop segment, a score downgrade of 1 point is earned for each 5 degrees of loop that is not combined with a roll. The quarter roll is to be completed at the end of the half loop segment that it is integrated into. If the roll is ended before the end of the half loop segment, a score downgrade of 1 point is earned for each 5 degrees of loop that is not combined with a roll. A quarter clover executes a 90-degree change of direction, from x-axis to y-axis, or from box y-axis to x-axis. When the half loop with the roll is completed, at the top of the 0.1 figure, or the bottom of the 0.2 figure, the aircraft must be wings level on the expected heading, 90 degrees from the entry heading. If the aircraft heading is not on the expected heading, i.e., on the expected x or y axis at that point, a score downgrade is earned of 1 point per 5 degrees off. The looping segments are to be flown constant radius and wind corrected. The same criteria and score downgrades applied for Aresti Family 7 whole loops are applied to quarter clovers. Observed variations in radius, height versus width, and exit versus entry altitudes earn score downgrades in increments of 0.5 or 1.0 points for each occurrence. Conclusion. IAC Official Contest Rules Chapter 8 Criteria for Judging Aerobatic Figures 8.1 through 8.2.3 prescribes the criteria for judging flight path and attitude. IAC Official Contest Rules Chapter 8 Criteria for Judging Aerobatic Figures 8.5 prescribes the judging criteria for wing overs and quarter clovers.